Previously on 24.
For God's sake, pull yourself together.
You didn't have to kill her.
Yes, I did, because you didn't have the courage to kill her yourself.
Courage? To poison a girl who did no harm to you at all?
This is my husband, Navi. This is Debbie's mother. Is she here? We haven't seen her since yesterday.
Get in the car. Follow her. Make sure she doesn't go to the police.
Chloe, you're out of here.
Chloe!
Don't worry, Edgar. Driscoll doesn't know you were helping me.
She has it.
I'm the one who got you into this. I'm not going to sell you out.
You'll be here until you tell me what I need to know. Richard, your father was kidnapped by terrorists. Our polygraph analysis tells us you're hiding something that might help us find out.
There are people on the outside looking for us. You cannot give up.
I have to do something while I still can. This trial is going to be a spectacle. Broadcast all over the world, designed to humiliate and degrade this country.
Here's a gas pipe.
You checked out the briefcase? It's fine. I was afraid it might be damaged in the train crash. The case is very strong. Come on, get him out! Now! Rudy! Hurry! Open the door! Now!
I know you.
She recognized me. Just to be killed.
Aaron, I'm on site.
Jack, stand down.
What are you talking about?
The Marines won't get there on time. The President wants to take out the building with a missile strike.
With the secretary and his daughter inside?
Yes. I'm sorry. You're going to have to clear the area. Jack, don't go in there alone. Jack, clear the area. The building is going to be destroyed.
The following takes place between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m.
James Heller, you have been brought before this court of law to stand trial as a war criminal. We will prove to the people of the world that these crimes against humanity are the direct result of the policies initiated by you in your capacity. Since the true extent of your evil legacy is immeasurable, we have done our best to document those acts which have been witnessed directly by the chosen followers. Under your orders, the despots of America continue their imperialist crusade against the true believers and pure followers.
Much longer until the fighter's ready to launch the missile.
Command and control is locking on target now.
Mr. President, I have Aaron Driscoll on line 3. Mr. President, I'm calling to ask you to consider aborting the missile strike.
Based on what?
We are attempting a rescue operation.
I was told that the Marine Strike Force was still 10 to 20 minutes away.
They are, sir. Jack Bauer went in by himself.
Terrorist group is moments away from executing the Secretary of Defense in front of the world. And I cannot allow that to happen.
I understand, sir. But if Jack can effect a rescue before that happens.
In that case, I'll abort the missile strike. He's running out of time.
How long does he have, sir?
7 minutes.
Try and make it sound I'll blow your head off. This is a map of the complex. Where are they holding the Secretary of Defense? I'm either gonna kill you now, or you're gonna tell me where they're staging the triumph. Point now. Where's the Secretary?
There is no place in this world where your evil has not scoured the sacred land of the true world. Your imperialist legacy has devoured the lives of the innocent.
Jack,
Yeah.
the President won't call off the missile strike.
How much time do I have?
Less than 6 minutes.
Did you get a read from the thermal scan on how many hostiles inside?
We estimate 16. Jack,
I'm not turning back, Aaron.
understood? Good luck.
When finally know the injustices you have committed. Failed as a master who engages the world
Stop this, please.
on behalf of a benign government.
Just stop this, please. You gotta stop this. My father hasn't done anything to hurt you. He's an innocent man, please.
hold you responsible for blasphemy, for desecrating holy lands and shrines, and for spilling the blood of our brothers. James Hillard, your guilt on these charges is not a matter of dispute. I have here a full confession, which you have signed. So now it's time for your sentence to be read, the execution of that sentence to be carried out. James Hillard, for the eyes of God, I sentence you to death. Carried out immediately.
Call up the missile. Call it off.
Board, please confirm.
He's doing it.
One of the pipe safety's up. Gotta get entry.
Down the hall. It's been aborted. The strike's been called off.
Where are the Marines? They haven't crossed the perimeter. I'll get an update at ETA.
Clear. She was here. We gotta go. Take the two shooters at your 11 o'clock. You ready? Ready, go!
Hey, quick!
You went out my best. It's all right. Keep firing. Come out.
I'm out too.
Submarine, stay down. Secretary, stay down. Just stay down until this area's secure. Step down! Step back! Put down! Step back! I will kill it! Step back! Now! I'll kill it! I will kill it! Do it! Do it! Okay. Just relax. Help me stay calm. Just relax. This is over. You are surrounded. You're right. First you'll watch her die.
President sends along his gratitude.
I'm just glad you both are all right.
It's been a while since you've been in the field, Jack. Looks like you haven't skipped a beat. Audrey and I owe you our lives.
Thank you, sir. I've arranged transportation for us back to CTU. I'd like you and Audrey to be debriefed there.
Just as long as we don't lose any time in finding out who these terrorists are and where they're coming from.
As soon as we get back there, I'll set up a live feed with the office in Washington. You won't miss a step. Those socials there are waiting to take us back to CTU.
Thanks.
How's she doing?
The doctor needs to check out some of these contusions, and she's dehydrated.
Thank you. We should go.
Where?
I'm taking you and your father back to CTU.
Jack, when I was inside, I recognized one of the men.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't place him, but I know that I saw him before today.
They're gonna correlate a photo file of all the casualties. As soon as they've got that, you can make your ID. Excuse me. Ms. Bauer.
Agent Bauer, this is CTU. I've got Paul Ray's on the line. He'd like to speak to his wife. Is she with you?
Hold on one second. It's Paul. He wants to speak with you.
Paul.
Audrey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank God.
Where are you?
As soon as I heard about you and your father, I got on a plane.
You're in L.A.?
Yeah, I'm at CTU. Audrey,
Yeah.
see you soon.
I'll see you soon.
We need to go. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make sure it gets this. Find anything?
I'm still trying to connect up with the feed from the rescue site. Division's using up most of our bandwidth.
Call over there and tell them to multiplex. We need to start going through the debris.
Now that Heller's safe, we're no longer in first position.
Miss Driscoll, I took care of it.
What's that?
A list of passcodes for the FBI fiber. You can use their feed.
How did you get that?
I used to consult there. Still have friends. As soon as I saw the load on the routing table, I knew we ran into a traffic jam.
Good. Install it. Start cataloging whatever's there. Anything that flags, promote it up to me.
You know, if you let me, Curtis, I can help you a whole lot more. Honestly, I don't even know why you have a problem with me. Because I'm ambitious? Okay, I'm ambitious. Aren't you?
I don't sleep with people to get ahead in my career.
Neither do I. I slept with you because I was attracted to you. I still am. Deal with it.
White House spokesman has just confirmed that the interrupted video transmission was caused by a raid mounted by the Marines and the counter-terrorist unit who rescued Secretary of Defense James Heller moments ago.
Yes, I'm watching. Of course I'm watching. God willing, our good fortune will continue for the rest of the day. Thank you.
What are you talking about? It's over. They found Omar. The government stopped the trials. Then how can you say this is all good fortune? Everything we've worked for is ruined. You made me kill someone I cared about, all for nothing.
No, not for nothing, Rose. The trial was only our first step.
I don't understand.
There were certain things that your mother and I decided to keep from you.
What things?
Please, visit.
You forced me to kill my girlfriend because of this trial. You owe me an explanation.
I don't owe you anything. See who it is. See who it is.
Streak. Why is he here?
Take. Rose, you remember Tariq?
Of course it does.
I just spoke with Marwan. He assured me that everything was still on schedule.
That's right.
What are you doing here?
Your mother told Marwan you took care of the American girl?
Yeah?
Then you'll need help getting rid of the body.
I don't need any help. I can do it myself.
I'm sure you can, Rose. But we can't afford any more mistakes. Show Tariq where the body is. Go.
Okay, Agent Manning, this is the last of the bodies. You should see them now.
All right, got it. What's next?
Here's some of the terrorist gear we collected out of the warehouse.
Second. Stop. Go back.
You need me to retransmit?
No. On the ground in front. Give me a shot of that briefcase.
This?
Yeah, can you open it?
It's empty.
Are there any identifying marks on it?
Some kind of logo engraved near the lock.
Let me see. Zoom in. Make sure that gets on the next transport back here.
Will do.
Sarah, I need you to do a corporate logo search. I may find a link between the train crash and Alice's abduction. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay, we'll pick this up later. And then I recognized at the warehouse. I want to make that ID.
As soon as you've been checked out by the clinic, I'll get the photos ready.
Excuse me, Miss Raines, this way, please.
It's all right, go ahead.
But I need you to have it. No, I need to be able to trust that you're going to take care of it.
Okay, good. Excuse us.
I'm gonna need to use your station. Have Driscoll send me over a passcode for the on-site feed.
Okay.
Thanks.
Does he know? About you and Jack.
How long have you known?
Not until today. Although I'm surprised that I hadn't figured it out till now.
It's not what you think. Paul and I were over before Jack and I started seeing each other.
Except Paul doesn't think it's over. Last time I spoke with him, thought he had a second chance.
Yeah, well, that's more about fixing his wounded pride than fixing this relationship.
So he doesn't know about it.
Not yet. I'll take care of it.
Miss Raines, right through here.
Sarah said you may have found a thread connecting the train bombing to Heller's abduction.
Yeah, about an hour ago. NTSB reported that a passenger was killed, but not as a result of the crash. He was shot at close range.
Who is he?
Still trying to find out. He had no ID. His face and print don't show up on any database. But whoever killed him stole something he had chained to his wrist. I think it may have been this. A witness on the train saw a man with a briefcase handcuffed to him. Take a look at the damage. Could have been sustained during the crash. We just recovered this where Heller was being held.
What are you telling me? That train bombing was a cover for the theft of this briefcase? What was in it?
It was empty. But we traced the corporate logo on the briefcase. To McLennan Forrester.
The defense contractor?
Yep.
You contacted him?
Just got off the phone with our CEO. He's stonewalled. Said before he disclosed anything, we'd need special clearance from the Department of Defense.
The Secretary should be able to get us whatever clearances we need from DOD. Let's get a printout of all this.
See our top story. Only moments ago, a second broadcast showing Secretary of Defense James Heller was put on the internet. This image was captured from that broadcast. The transmission then ceased. At this time, we have no confirmed report on why the broadcast...
The girl's mother went home. Even if she calls the police, it will be too late. I heard the news in the car. Everything was accomplished.
Yes. The trial was cut short, but it served its purpose.
When they search the warehouse, will they figure out what we're doing?
Doesn't matter. It's too late for them to stop it.
If everything is working on schedule, why do you look so troubled? Where's Verus?
He went to bury the girl.
But his car is still in the driveway.
He didn't take the car.
I don't understand.
He went with Tariq.
going to kill our son.
Yes.
I told Marwan that Beirut took care of the girl.
One must not have been satisfied. He must have decided that Beirut was a liability.
Could you let this happen? How could you let them kill our son?
What could I do? What could I do?
He's our son! Our flesh and blood!
Lena, listen to me.
How could you let them kill our son?
Beirut stopped being our son a long time ago.
How can you say that?
Because it's true. Living here has changed him. He's been like a stranger to us. He proved it to me today that he no longer believes in our cause. Maybe he never did.
Secretary Heller would like to say a few words to you.
I'm incredibly privileged to have the finest people in the world behind me. All of you. It's going to take a lot more than a few words to express my feelings, but for now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Secretary Heller, Curtis Manning, head of tactical.
Curtis?
An honor, sir.
Please, sit down. Aaron, my daughter and I owe you our lives. Sounds like you had to make some tough calls, but you made the right ones. I'll see to it that you get full recognition for a job exceptionally well done.
Thank you, sir.
Now, before we start the debriefing, I'd like to visit with my son. Where is he?
We're actually holding Richard here, sir.
Why's that?
When we brought Richard in, we gave him a polygraph. It indicated that he was possibly withholding information from us.
About my kidnapping? My son and I have wildly different political views, but I can't believe that he was involved.
We don't think he had knowing participation, but we believe he shared knowledge of your whereabouts this morning with someone. And he refuses to divulge that information or their identity.
And what are you doing about that?
We discussed a number of options. You have to understand the circumstances.
Stop BSing me. What did you do to him?
There's a technique that's non-invasive, called sensory disorientation.
You subjected my son to SDT?
Yes, sir, we did. But it was stopped the moment you were rescued.
Jack, did you know about this?
No, sir.
I want to see my son now.
Of course. Curtis?
Aaron, I realize you've been under a lot of pressure these past few hours, but you better have cause for this.
Jack? I appreciate you not involving the secretary in the differences you and I had on this operation.
We both did what we thought was right here.
I'd like to put the past behind us, Jack. I could use your help.
What do you need?
I'd like you to function in Ronnie's position as head of field ops until we avert this crisis.
Whatever I can do to help.
Let me make one thing clear. Ronnie was under my command, and you will be too.
Understood. The photos from the warehouse. Are they ready for Audrey Raines to see?
I believe so. I'll have Edgar port them to a workstation.
Okay, thank you.
Said you're okay. Audrey, too. Thank God.
I said some awful things before. I was afraid I'd never get a chance to apologize.
I said some pretty harsh things myself. But no matter what was said, you're still my son, and I will always love you.
Me too, Dad.
They said they were using some interrogation techniques.
Totally out of line. I'm gonna sue them blind.
I think it'll be a little more effective if you let me deal with it. I promise you, if they were out of line, heads will roll.
What do you mean, if?
Why did they think you were holding something back from them?
I don't know.
Richard, if you know something, that would shed some light on what happened to me.
Wait, you don't think I would tell them if I thought it was relevant?
So there is something.
Now you're giving me the third degree?
Son, do you have any idea what your sister just went through? If you know anything that would help us find the people behind this, tell me now.
Dad, I'm glad you're laughing. I really am, but I am not going to tell these people things about my private life that they don't need to know.
That you don't think they need to know. Richard, these people were trying to save our lives.
These people can't be trusted! What they did to me is proof.
Agent Manning, could you come in here, please? Agent Manning, I am authorizing you to do whatever you feel is necessary to get this information out of my son. I love you, son, but I have a duty to my country.
Can't be serious. Dad! Letting the signals in the back. Come on, help me. They said it was okay to come in.
Hi, Paul.
God, I was so worried. Are you hurt?
No, I just some cuts and scrapes. Nothing serious.
Sure.
Yeah, really. I'm okay, Paul. They've okayed me for my debriefing.
On the flight over, I couldn't stop thinking about us. How when we separated, we said that we'd both take time to figure out what we wanted. And now I know. I want us to be together again. I'm ready to work at it. I'll make our marriage the first priority. Just give us a chance.
I'm sorry, Paul. That's not what I want.
Audrey, I am a fool for bringing this up now. You can't make decisions about our relationship when you're in this state.
Paul. I'm seeing someone.
Well, how long's this been going on?
6 months.
You love him?
Yes.
Audrey. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'll come back later.
No, Paul, this is Jack Bauer.
Nice to meet you. You're the one that saved Audrey's life. Thank you. You're welcome. Those photos are ready for you to look at.
Okay. Paul, we'll talk later.
Yeah. absolutely certain you saw this guy before the compound?
Positive. I could tell that he recognized me. No. No.
That's all of them.
But he must have gotten out before the rescue.
Okay, well, we should go through the pictures again just to make sure.
I will, but there are only 2 men here who aren't Middle Eastern, and neither one of them are him.
What?
I just remember where I saw him before.
Where?
There was a Heritage Foundation dinner about 2 months ago at the Hyatt downtown here.
Do you remember his name?
No, but I know someone at the foundation. Maybe I can get the guest list.
Okay, good.
Agent Bauer, just going to you on a conference call that's starting in a few minutes.
Okay, fine. I need you to get a hold of the Hyatt Hotel Security Department. Get access to their archival video surveillance. Audrey will give you a time and a date. Set up parameters. Keep Driscoll informed. I'll be right back.
It's hot.
You brought me here to kill me. Why? Why are you doing this? I did everything they told me to do.
You know why? I took care of them. Marwan knows. It's not Marwan. Once you're dead, who wants me dead? Who?
Who wants me dead? I want to know. Tell me.
Your father.
Go! Go! Let go! Go! Go!
Mr. Reese, I'm Erin Driscoll, Director of CTU Los Angeles. My colleagues Curtis Manning and Sarah Gavin are also present. Also, Jack Bauer, who's Special Advisor to Secretary Heller.
Miss Driscoll, I hope you understand. We at McLennan Forrester couldn't give you details about that case until we received the appropriate permission from DOD.
Understood, Mr. Reese. May we please begin? What was your courier transporting?
The device we developed under the Nuclear Regulatory Commission's Emergency Management Program. It's a Dobson-type override.
What exactly does this override do?
It's a combination of hardware and software that can remotely take control of a nuclear power facility.
Under what circumstances would the override be used?
Well, the government wanted to be able to control a plant's nuclear pile in the event of a disaster that necessitated evacuation.
And the person in possession of this program, could they do the opposite with it? Create a disaster to plan a meltdown?
Theoretically, yes, but merely having possession of the override wouldn't be enough. There are safeguards in place.
What kind of safeguards?
Anyone who was trying to use the override would have to hack through the reactor's firewall. That would take massive computer power, which NRC could be coming a mile away.
Is it possible that NRC could miss this due to unusually heavy traffic on the internet?
I don't follow.
Well, less than an hour ago, millions of computers around the world were streaming the trial of the Secretary of Defense. Is it possible that this trial was just some kind of a Trojan horse to disguise a massive attack on nuclear power plants' firewalls?
That might be possible.
How many nuclear power plants in this country would be vulnerable?
All of them.
How many is that?
At this time, the United States has 104 nuclear power plants online.
We have to assume that they've used this override to take over the plants. Get me NRC now and find Secretary Heller.
Thank you, Mr. Reese.
Set up an all-department briefing.
Give me NRC now. Pipe it through here.
I want all personnel in the conference area. Can you monitor my allocation tables for a few minutes?
Sure.
It's me.
You're on a secure line?
Yes. I would have checked in sooner. This was the first chance I got.
All right. Go on.
They found out about the override.